Well, hello, everybody. I want to be upfront with everybody. I'm at work and I'm second in line to get the next trip. I'm a cab driver, in case you haven't noticed, if I never told you. But anyway, this live broadcast is on the subjects of YouTube and so the channel specifically Sojourner. I decided to start this channel and basically for Jerry's Place Division and my travels. And then a while back, I also wanted to discuss me losing weight, just seeking support outside my normal realm because I'm at my wit's end. I have been dieting now for about a month with intermittent fasting. There's a lot of good, one of the most popular diets nowadays. And it's not really a diet. Anything you eat is a diet, whether it's a good diet or a bad diet, it doesn't matter. But anyway, intermittent fasting is just timed eating periods where you just one meal a day, 2 meals a day, 3 meals a day, or you fast a day or two or three a week. And it's been a struggle for a month. And I'd say for the past 2, maybe 3 weeks, I've gotten a whole lot better at it. And I've fallen a few times only. Whereas the first week or two, it was pretty rough. I just couldn't adjust at all. But I finally found a pattern that works, and it leaves me a lot of grace. I eat basically once a day in the afternoon. And then that way, if I fall, then I can pick myself up real quick and maybe just eat a small sandwich or something, or just a little something, something, just to get me over the hump. And then the other day, I also tried taking my Adipax that my doctor gave me later on after my meal. And that actually helped me not to eat for the whole night. And that was very encouraging. Um, but is anybody out there? I can't tell if anybody is. Just say hi. Um, I don't know. Maybe nobody wants to support me. I don't know. Maybe too many people are busy on a Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock. Um, but it just probably is more like people just busy in their own lives, and Sundays are kind of their own day to pick up and make sure that they get everything done that they couldn't get during the week. Who knows? But hopefully there's somebody out there or a couple of people out there that can encourage me. I'm really looking for encouragement with Jerry's Place as well as my dieting. I want to lose weight for two reasons, two basic reasons. One, so I can be healthier. And the other reason is I really want to help other people as well. My mom raised me, my sister will verify it. We were raised to care for other people more than ourselves. Um, to love other people more than ourselves. Don't get me wrong, I love myself a lot and sometimes too much. Um, but nonetheless, my mom raised us to help take care of other people. To me, other people are more important than me. I'm only a small dot on this earth. Even though I might weigh over 500 pounds, I'm only a small fraction of what this earth is of people. Um, but I do care about myself, and I do try my best to take care of myself. Um, I am a Christian. Jerry's Place Division, I would hope that it would be a Christian organization forever. But basically, all I want to do is the ultimate goal, which I don't know if I can make it there or not, but maybe I can get the ball started and somebody else can grab a hold of it and go from there. Is I want a campground out in the country where homeless people can come and stay and heal from their trials in life. Um, People like soldiers they get post-traumatic stress disorder, and their lives are so disrupted that they eventually find themselves on the streets, and they just don't know how to do it anymore. They don't know how to be independent. They don't know how to take care of themselves anymore. They've lost everybody around them because of the sickness. And if there's one thing that can heal PTSD, I believe it's got to be getting back to nature, getting back to God, getting back to peace and quiet. Soldiers have to go from the battlefield to home, be in the battlefield for a long time and then go back home. And it's quite an adjustment for them to be around pure evil and then come home to their families. And they don't have much of a time to adjust or heal from what they've seen in the battlefield. Same way with most homeless people. One person might come home and they see their house on fire. Everything that their whole lives are gone. They're burning to the ground and everything's gone. And then they live with friends and relatives, and then eventually they overstay their stay, and then they find themselves on the street. It's no wonder they become drug addicts or alcoholics. Now, Jerry's Place is going to have zero tolerance to drugs. They will have to get in rehab first, and then when they get released, they'd have to stay clean for a while, for a week or two, just to make sure that they're serious, and then they will be tested. Hey, John's here. John's one of my biggest supporters. Thanks, John. But drug addicts are caught in a trap that I don't think I can help. For the most part, I think the only help for them is God. Either they're a drug addict or they're not, and they don't know how to step out of it. They go in and out of rehab all the time, and they go right back into it. So they do need time to heal, and Jerry's Place can help to heal drug addicts. But for the most part, they have to really want it bad. It's probably like weight loss with me, with trying to lose weight. I really want this, and I'm fighting this weight loss. But Jerry's Place Division is basically, like I said, a campground where people can come and heal, but then monthly contributors can come and stay for free, and they can get served by the residents once a week, have a free meal. And they can also do other fundraisers. And after a resident has proved themselves to want to get better, and they feel like they've had time to heal, they can start their own small businesses, and the facility can help them out. Like, for instance, a painter becomes homeless. The facility can work to raise the money for a used pickup truck and a paint sprayer. They can hire residents to help them out with their business, build their business, and then once they pay back the equipment back to the facility, then they can take the residents that they helped and move out of the place and graduate. That's what I want. I want to see graduation day. I basically just want to start these things up with an outside governing force, like a board of members, board of directors, and then just leave it and then come back for graduations. But that brings me to the other part of Sojourner. The way I'm going to try to fundraise it is by doing fundraisers, by selling barbecue dinners, hot dogs, just anything we can cook on the grill, and deep fryers, deep fried turkeys around the holidays, so on and so forth, and just sell them and just pack away all the money I can, and also feed the homeless at the same time, and maybe buy some tents once in a while, and when winter comes up, or buy some blankets, or just out of the blue, just go buy a couple of 100 pairs of socks or something like that. So as I'm trying to create Jerry's Place Division, the full vision. We can also do other things as well. We did get it. I did get it started with the help of a lot of other. I think Jerry's Place Division Facebook page has got pretty close to 500 members. We were able to have one success story where a street person, I didn't even know he was homeless when I first met him, but he come up one time and told me that he found a place. He maintained it for 2 years, and then through his diabetes, he lost one of his legs, and while he was in the hospital, he got evicted. They just moved all his stuff out and put it out on the curb. And between Jerry's Place Division Facebook page and his girlfriend, we were able to keep him in a hotel. Now, we only paid for a few hotel rooms, but as far as I'm concerned, that's the first success story for Jerry's Place Division. And not only that, but we also did fundraisers. We did blanket drives. We fed the homeless here in Fayetteville, and so on and so forth. It's just a passion that I have. I developed it when I first came down here because I was homeless for months after I got employed. There's a lot of people that are employed, but they just can't afford places to live. They can't afford food and medical care and all the expenses of a house. Around here, you need pretty much $900 to $1,000 just for your house, just to have a roof over your head. And people can't afford that. A lot of people can't. So what do? They live in their cars or their vans or their RVs, or they live in tents, or they just sleep on the ground. One guy that I got to know, he slept on the courthouse steps just because there was cameras there and he was a lot more safe. And you can't blame him. There's wild animals out there. Not only that, but there are humans that like to beat up homeless people. So that's why I wanted to start it. Somebody else says hello. Mimi Team. I don't know who Mimi Team is, but anyway, if you have any questions, please just ask. I will answer any question as far as it comes to Sojourner's Place. And then the third topic for this is, can you play a song for me on YouTube? No, not right now, Mimi. That's not what I do. I'm not a DJ. But anyway, where was I? The third topic is my weight loss. About a year and a half ago, I developed an infection in my leg. Matter of fact, 2 infections and cellulitis. I don't know if cellulitis is I guess it's an infection too, but I had all 3 at the same time. I was hospitalized for 7 days. They put me on prednisone, which is a steroid that I gained about 75 pounds or more. And it scared me. I've been obese all my life. And it's really scaring me now. I'm up to 544 pounds. And I've been trying to do this weight loss thing. But I mentioned that earlier. I guess I'm just rattling on. I guess if there's nobody else that has any questions or comments, then I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. After the video's over with, you can still ask me the questions, and I promise you I will answer them. I don't care what the question is. Good, bad, or ugly. You can tell me I'm an idiot. You can tell me good job, just good job, or whatever. But I know I'm going to get a few more encouragement thing. But thanks, John, and Mimi, whoever you were. Oh, how's the fasting going? John asks. I can't say I'm perfect, but I'm a whole lot better than I was. basically I'm eating one meal a day, so that leaves me a lot of grace. If I get hungry later on in the day, then I might have something small to eat. But I found out the other day, which is really good. The doctor gave me Adipex. I explained this earlier, but you weren't here. But the Adipex I was taking first thing in the morning because that's mainly when it's recommended. But I transferred it to a couple of hours after I ate my meal, and I went through the night. Matter of fact, that evening I was thinking, man, I have no desire to eat. So maybe I've found my solution to not do it. But other than that, I've been doing good. I eat one good, solid meal. Matter of fact, just about a half hour, 45 minutes ago, I finished my meal today. I had a couple of salads. And it's not easy, but I'm doing it. Like I mentioned earlier in a couple of other videos, it's either lose or die. I think I'm going to die a premature death if I don't lose weight. And even if I don't lose weight and I can maintain, at least I'm not going to get worse. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose some weight. It might be real gradual, but I'm pretty sure I'll lose the weight, especially if I get enough support. And I do thank you, John, for your support. You have been a major support in my life. And he also says, keeping you in my prayers. Thank you very much. I've been praying for you as well. Matter of fact, he called me up, I forget what day it was this week, but or end of last week, and we talked for a good, must have been a good an hour or two. He's in Wilmington, I believe, in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I'm in Fayetteville, which is a good, 2-3 hours away, John? But he's supported me a long time, for a while now, on Facebook. Seems to be a really good guy. He did a lot of hurricane work for victims in Wilmington. He works really hard for the Lord and for, victims of homelessness and hurricanes and such like that. I've considered him probably one of my big top 4 or 5 supporters. They encourage me a great deal. So keep it up, John. I appreciate it. And I guess I'm going to wind this down. It's approaching 20 minutes now, so it's pretty close to a half an hour. And come up with any other questions or comments, just leave them after the video, and I will be sure to answer them. Y'all have a great day now.